What's up, everybody? This is me, Bigratthreeten. You see, I've taken over Trademark 629's channel. I hacked into it a few days ago, and now I am the supreme controller of it.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, okay, I've not taken over his channel. This is merely a double video. We wanted to do a double video WFI style, but we could not figure out how to do it. So now this is the best way. You're going to see my face, and you're going to see his face. What shows are we reviewing today? Trademark. That's your cue. What shows are we reviewing? Stop eating.
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. We're reviewing ROH Expect The Unexpected from the year 2003, as well as recent PWG show Dio.
Okay.
And DVDs, because I'm Jewish, and I don't.
Yes, and I have the DVD, so I can show you all the matches and this and that. This
Yep.
DVD, I got it 2 months ago, actually. I pre-ordered it a while ago. This DVD I got back in December for $3. So, yeah. All right. I'm gonna cover Expect the Unexpected. He's gonna cover 2, but I'm gonna cover the first 3 matches because he barely remembers them. He can pitch in if he thinks of something. Collyer versus Matt Stryker. Do you remember anything about that match?
This one was kind of long.
Yes, it was very long and very slow.
It was slow, but I thought that it was a good technical match. It was just not paced very well. Not the kind of match that you'd want to open a show.
They could have cut out the first 10 minutes, and this match would have been a lot better. But Matt Stryker's good. Collyer, I think, is all right. But whatever. 2 3/4. The Amazing Red versus Slim J. I thought this was, I believe, the fourth best match of the night. I don't know. The Amazing Red was really awesome here, and Slim J did some cool spots. I thoroughly enjoyed the match.
Definitely good spots. Kind of short, I think.
Yeah.
Take it for what it is. This would have been a good match to open the show up with, I think.
Now we get AJ Styles versus the Backseat Boyz versus the SAT versus Carnage crew. AJ Styles needed a partner, and I think Paul London wasn't available, or he didn't like Paul London. So, but this was kind of stupid. I'll admit, 1 person versus 3 teams.
Yeah, but it ended up being a pretty.
It was a fun match. It was a total spot fest, but it was a fun
but in
match.
a good way. Just take it for what it is.
I'd give it 3. Next, we got Low Key and the Hit Squad versus Special K. Now, let me say that this feud had been building for a long, long time. This was kind of the payoff. They had a match earlier at 1-year anniversary show, which was the main event of that show, actually. But that match was terrible, terrible. Worst match in Ring of Honor history, in my opinion. But this match was still pretty fun. I thought, it got kind of clunky in spots, but then they I believe they did a count out or something. And then they restarted the match, and then it got really good. I gave it 3 stars.
What match was this again?
Low Key and the Hit Squad versus Special K.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. This one was just it's kind of messy, actually. I remember this. Yeah. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, I really didn't like this thing in the early going, but then it got better.
So yeah, Low Key, the Hit Squad, Special K. It was. He didn't like it in parts. I thought by the end of it, I was satisfied enough because Special K kind of sucks. So I gave it 3 stars.
The match had potential to be better, but for middle of the card match, it was fine.
Quiet Storm and Ghost Shadow versus Dunn and Marcos. This was really short. This was like 3 minutes. I gave it 2 stars though. But
yeah, this was actually good for how short was this? 4 minutes, I think.
It was incredibly short.
Yeah, it was.
But moving past this. Okay, next we get to 3 matches that were really good.
Yes.
The reason that most people buy this show, actually, CM Punk versus Raven. This feud is considered the best feud in ROH history. One of the best feuds in ROH history. Honestly, people put it right behind Danielson McGuinness. They put it behind Joe Punk. They really view this feud as one of the best feuds in ROH history. And this was the first match, the first encounter. And I got to say, I thought it was really good, but I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, well, this match, for a no DQ match, I mean, they had a lot of these in their feud. This was kind of tame, to be honest with you. I mean, I expected, more. They had some nice spots, though. This was definitely a good
Trinity was amazing.
And Trinity was, oh, God, she has balls.
She took a leg drop from Punk from the top rope through a table.
That was fucking insane.
And she did a perfect moonsault on the outside to Punk. Didn't miss a beat. No botches, no nothing.
Yeah.
There was also the guardrails in this match.
I remember this. We had the Japanese guardrails at one point.
The anti-Japanese guardrails.
Oh yeah, we had the anti-Japanese guardrails, but then it turned into a Japanese guardrail at the end.
These guardrails, I remember at the very beginning, you would just touch them and they would completely explode. Like the gate would fall down, the pole will go flying all over the place. And we were joking because Botchamania has the Japanese table, that this is the anti-Japanese guardrail. And then by the end of the match, they tried to do another spot, but it wouldn't break.
Yeah, it like barely even moved. And now I was like, okay, now we got the Japanese guardrails on this side, but the American ones over there.
It was a really good match and a pretty historic match. But
yeah, it definitely was. It was really long though, like what, 20 minutes. I think.
Really long. But I thought it could have been a lot better. Their match at Death Before Dishonor was much, much, much better than this, and I have not seen their conclusion cage match, but I'm pretty sure that match is better.
Where were you gonna get that match?
What? Death Before Dishonor?
Nah, this one.
3.5.
Oh, 3, yeah.
Next we got a match that I personally thought was better: Samoa Joe versus Homicide versus BJ Whitmer versus Easy Money.
Oh yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a very fun.
I kind of hated Easy Money at the beginning, but towards the end he kind of grew on me.
Yeah.
This match was fun. Your basic ROH 4-man match. This is also a very historic match in Ring of, probably one of the most historic matches. But you don't think it. Because of this match, Joe got the number 1 contendership for the title to fight the champion the next month. And the next month he beat Xavier for the title, and he started his title reign, which, as most of you know, kind of saved Ring of Honor with his matches with CM Punk and all this and that. Oh, so yeah, 2 historic gems on this show.
And now we're done with the storytelling with Bigratthreeten. Back to this match.
I'm going to put him on hold so I can talk. Alright, so yeah, this match was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it thoroughly throughout this match. Yeah, you know, BJ Whitmer's good. Homicide was good. Easy Money was alright, but they grew him at the end. Joe won with the Kikina clutch eventually. Really good match. I'd give it 3.5 stars. Alright, now we got the main event.
Yep.
Christopher Daniels and Xavier versus AJ Styles and Amazing Red.
Yeah, it was a good match. Almost great. It was a really, really good back and forth action. I kind of expected a little more, but I still thought it was very good as the main event.
Thoroughly enjoyed it though. I mean,
yeah, it saved the show, but like it made it more than like just okay.
People don't like the ending because Xavier had a concussion, so when AJ Styles hit the Styles Clash and he was pinning Daniels, Xavier thought he should have broken up the pin, so he attempted to break up the pin.
The Amazing Red, like, just run over there to stop him, like, legitimately. That was really cool.
And Xavier breaks up the pin, but the ref still counts 3 anyways. I hate when they do this, but to me it didn't hurt the match that much. I still gave it 3.5, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, overall I'd give the show like a 7.25, 7.5. You know, there's nothing great, but there's 4 matches on here. Actually, there's 6 matches on here that are good matches. 6 out of all the 7. 6 out of 8 matches are good.
Nothing really like blow away on this show, but the main guy's very good.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on here. I personally recommend it. For the money I paid for it, for $3, fuck yeah. You can still get some Ring of Honor's website on a good sale.
Yeah, for the money I paid for it, which was $0, it was definitely worth it.
You can get this on Ring of Honor's website for like $7 on a good sale. I definitely recommend picking it up. Expected. Okay, off the trademark 629. I'm out. See you.
Okay, now time for PWG Dio. Overall, this show was pretty good. I mean, saw some reviews of this before I saw the show, and people said it was like the worst PWG show of the year. I still might agree with that.
It was.
Yeah, it was, but it definitely wasn't as bad as some people were making it out to be. I thought this was a good to very good show. There's definitely some really good stuff on here. One great match. Opener, we got Los Luchas versus Johnny Goodtime and LTP. And this match was a lot of fun. PWG always has really fun openers. I think this was actually one of their better openers. This was really good.
This proves my point that PWG is the best opener in wrestling, and they probably have the best tag team division in wrestling as well.
Yeah, definitely. They're very consistent. They have like a lot of tag teams. Like this match, definitely very good. A lot of spots. They actually gave it a little more time than they usually give the openers. Just a really, really fun match to start the show off with. I think we both give it 3.5.
Yeah, really fun match, really enjoyed it. Los Luchas suppressed the shit out of me in this match. Hope to see more of them.
Yep. Next match we got was Brandon Bonham versus Chuck Taylor.
Ryan Taylor.
Oh, Ryan Taylor. My bad.
My
bad. Yeah, I'm looking at like the last name only, but Ryan Taylor. This
Well,
match,
Worst match of the night, so not much to talk about.
it was probably the worst match of the night. It was very boring in parts, just kind of, kind of there. I gave it.
Don't like Brandon Bottom. I do not know why PWG loves Brandon Bottom. Stop profiling him as much as you guys do. That's all I'm listening.
Yeah, he's really not that good, and it's just boring in parts. I give this 2 1/4. I think he gave it like 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought because I thought Taylor was pretty solid. Continue.
Yeah. Next match we got Scott Lost versus Akira Tozawa, and this match was fun. Good stuff all around from these guys. Not a blowaway match, but just a fun middle of the card match. Not very long, and I didn't really need to see Akira Tozawa's ass and bigger.
Well, I personally find that gimmick to be funny.
All right.
It's not that I admire Akira Tozawa's ass.
Sure you don't. Okay.
It's just because.
All right, you compared it to Ric Flair's. You like judging them or something. But we're not gonna get into.
It's a funny spot. It's all.
Yeah.
And I like it, and I think it's different.
Right.
Especially coming from a Dragon Gate USA guy.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So that aside, I thought the match was pretty good, like wrestling wise. It was definitely good stuff. Good near falls. Just decent stuff all around. 3 stars. I think we all gave it. I mean, we both.
So you got the match of the night.
Yes, this match was really awesome. It was the Cutler brothers and Joey Ryan versus the Young Bucks with Malachi Jackson. This match was just fucking awesome. Match of the night by far. This was just awesome stuff. Gave this a lot of time. Really went out there, did a ton of great spots. Just great match. Awesome stuff.
At this point, this is probably PPG's third best match of the year, behind Davey Roderick.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really. I might have liked this a little bit more than the Young Bucks versus the Briscoes from Titanica. I think that's.
I did too.
Yeah.
And we actually got storyline progression.
Yes, we did. The end of this match was very well done. You had what was the Young Bucks put them both in chairs, and they just like super kicked the shit out of them. It was awesome stuff right there. Let's see. Next match we got was Candice LeRae versus Christina Von Eerie.
I like this match.
I didn't. It was, I don't know, for a women's match, it was kind of too long. It's not that these women, like, they should not have a 10-minute match, but it's just that, like, the way they fought it, it was very slow-paced, very boring. I might have liked this even less than the Bonham-Taylor match, but no, it wasn't that bad. It actually got good near the end. I think I gave this 2 1/4. He might have given it a little higher.
2 3/4.
Yeah.
This match was very good.
Yeah,
Probably the best match all year that I've seen so far.
Yeah, decent stuff. Let's see. Next match we got Chris Hero versus Brandon Gatson, and this was very similar to Hero's match against Brandon Bonham from DDT 4. In that it was a very long match. It wasn't anything bad, but it was like it was a good match, I guess, but like wasn't really that into it.
It was too long for me. I don't like how Chris Hero's always in 22-minute matches on every show.
Yeah,
you guys can't hang with him.
They really can't. He's like, and it's like the formula with him just having this long ass match and beating the PWG guy, and then he cuts to the post match promo to put the guy over, which is good and all. It's just that these matches don't need to be like 25 minutes. It's ridiculous. I did give it 3.5 because I thought that in the end it got good, but honestly,
Gave it 3 1/4.
Yeah.
I still thought it was good.
Yeah. Then we got the main event, which was Peligro Abejas. Paul London and El Generico defending the PWG tag titles against Kevin Steen and Brian Kendrick. And just the idea of this match, both guys, you have the partners like against each other, and that's
it was so funny.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I saw this match without commentary, and Kevin Steen was saying the funniest shit the whole match. The whole match.
Yeah.
So awesome in this match.
Kevin Steen's a great heel. Good mic work early on before the match started, and it got good. They did a lot of fun spots. Good main event, but I thought it could have been a lot better. I think that it was a little too short.
I personally thought it was really good because of Kevin Steen's comedy. Teaching Brian Kendrick how to wrestle.
Yeah.
All London. I thought it was awesome. I gave it 3 3/4.
Yeah, I gave it 3.5. It's still a very fun main event nonetheless. So yeah, overall with this show, I think we're both gonna give it a 7.5. Definitely a lot of fun.
Usually the show after DDT4 sucks.
Yeah.
This didn't, so
Yeah, this definitely didn't suck. This is definitely worth picking up. Good stuff. One great match. So yeah. All right, that about does it. So I'm Trademark 629.
And I'm Bigratthreeten, expected 7.5. Dio 7.5.
Yep. We're out. Peace.